Hi Aquarius, welcome to my Destiny Calling Tarot. Today is your weekly reading and it covers the time frame of December the 29th through January 4th. So this will be a general collective reading for Aquarius. Some things may resonate, some things may not. You may also notice things resonating perhaps a few days before these dates and maybe even a few days after. And we're going to see how you're going to be bringing in the new year. So let's grab an energy oracle card. Okay, I'm going to ask that Spirit please provide messages today for Aquarius. And this is going to be to cover the time frame of December the 29th through January 4th. Spirit, what messages would you like to have come forward for Aquarius? I'm not getting anything from that, so I'm going to switch up the energy cards. We're going to try again. Spirit, please provide messages for Aquarius, which covers the time frame of December the 29th through January 4th. Messages for Aquarius. What messages would you like to have come forward for Aquarius? These are your cards. Let's take a look at the energy. All right, we have see beyond the current situation. An amazing card. But that's what we're here to do, is see beyond the current situation through the tarot cards. All right, we have Three of Pentacles, King of Swords, the Justice card, Six of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Karma. I feel already an abundant energy of materialism. So good fortune already here in this reading for sure. And this is, it's likely an income, so money in the form of, it could be investments, but it's definite financial abundance of some kind. And then you have the Death card and the Hermit. So I'm automatically just assuming that with Christmas season having just passed, that you are more than likely, like the rest of us at this time of the year, this is probably when your bills are hit the hardest. So maybe you're in the situation right now where you need to see beyond the situation of, you know, the amount of money that you spent at Christmas, maybe put you behind a bit. Then maybe you need to understand at the energetic level that you are going to be bringing in some abundance here. And that is because of your ability to manifest this on an energetic level. So the first card here in your reading is Three of Pentacles. And it's basically if you have an attitude of a lack, that is what your experience will be. But if you have a belief in your abilities to manifest abundance, then that is what will be. So the Three of Pentacles card here is going to be all about practical solutions. It's going to be really allowing you to look at the big picture, right? So you're seeing beyond two really big indications. You're seeing beyond the current situation, and this is very, very representative of seeing things from a bigger picture. So this is screaming at you to have determination and persistence and hard work, because your dreams can be achieved. It's going to be important for you to stick to a plan at this time and to possibly team up with others in order to reach prosperity. That is a very big message for some of you. You will be looking to team up with someone in order to reach prosperity. And the next card is King of Swords. It's a feeling and an energy here of don't step on anyone's toes during this time frame. So make sure that you're considering how others are feeling and the feelings of others before acting at this time. Yeah, that's really all I'm seeing there. And then you have the Justice card. So this is another indication here of weighing all sides before making an important decision. Yeah, so making sure that you're not just taking risks and being oblivious to the feelings of others in situations. You're really coming into a time where you're acting in an ethical manner with fairness and honesty, and if need be, taking accountability for your responsibilities and your actions. But yeah, really taking the time to weigh all sides before making decisions, and really allowing yourself to step back and see things full circle. And your next card here is Six of Swords. This is automatically going to change everything into calmer waters in your life. And you're really overcoming any hardships. So this could be you needing healing on an emotional, spiritual level. This could also be overcoming financial hardships. And then we're going to move into all of your pentacles here. Your first pentacle card, you have 10 of Pentacles. This is screaming inheritance. Somebody is receiving quite a generous inheritance. There we go. And for a lot of you also, this is really you starting to reap the benefits of very hard work that you have put in, careful attention that you have put forth when really laying down solid foundations, and it's at the point where it will begin to bring you prosperity. So that's the first pentacle. The next pentacle is Five of Pentacles. This might be a lack of communication here. Yeah, there's a lack of communication. That's what I'm feeling here. The lack of communication could be concerning this inheritance. Maybe you were not informed that you were in someone's will before they passed, and then once they've passed on, you are surprised by this inheritance because it's not something that you had discussed with them at all on any level. So it's really quite the shock for you if you're in that situation. And then Nine of Pentacles here. This is also a symbol of any financial worries being over. And this Nine of Pentacles is really, in the entire deck, it's probably one of the most uplifting omens. So you're going to be spending. You're gonna have that extra disposable income, and you're gonna be spending, and not only that, but you're gonna be rewarding yourself. Okay, because if you've put in the hard work and the determination, and you're starting to reap. If it's not the inheritance situation, it's you putting in the time and the effort and the hard work. You're really starting to reap the fruits of your labors right now, and you're not going to forget to reward yourself, because you are in full knowing how hard you work to achieve it, right? So you have no issue with going and spending some cash on yourself. It's very well deserved. Next up is the Karma card. So this is also the Judgment card. And then the Death card. So with these two cards side by side, you're going to be able to see that. So this is very symbolic of a higher calling. And then it has the Hermit card. Wow. So this is very quickly turning into not only a prosperity, financial abundance reading, but also a a spiritually abundant reading as well. Wow, okay. So this Judgment card here is really indicating it's more or less you letting go of any guilt that you may have had, if you have needed to make amends with someone. You're very much feeling on an emotional and spiritual level that you're looking to have more purpose, more meaning in your life. And something is definitely leaving you in order to allow for you to have more spiritual growth and more emotional growth. So it might be someone who, a friend or a colleague or an acquaintance, a neighbor, someone who is really impacting your energy in a negative way, right? So you're really kind of making that cut happen, that you're cutting those people out. And I think also with this energy saying, see beyond the current situation, and then you have the Death card, and I do feel you're seeing these individuals as not people who are conducive to your future progress, where you want to be, where you want to end up, right, down the line. So as much as maybe it's difficult for you, you really are going to need to go through with cutting some people if they are impacting you in a negative way. This is an act of self-love, so don't feel guilty about it. It's an act of self-love, 100%. Okay. And then you have the Hermit card. So you definitely are going to go into some type of a spiritual, it might be a spiritual awakening for some. I do feel with the Hermit card here that some people are, they're really needing to reflect upon their habits, which have gotten them to the point that they're at this time, whether or not they are choosing to continue with those habits, whether or not they should continue to nurture those habits, or if there is maybe something that can be tweaked or something that can be added to it. Overall, in order to make yourself more of a powerful individual, more of a energetic wise, more of a powerhouse. So really full of energy, positive, high vibrational energy. That is what is pondering on your mind during this time. Okay, so that's the end of your reading for this week, Aquarius. I would like to wish each and every one of you a very happy new year. Please make sure that you are celebrating responsibly. Yeah, and I will continue to do these weekly readings. I very much enjoy them. They're very therapeutic for me to be able to share the messages, get them out there, and if it even helps one person, that's what matters, right? Yeah, so if you're interested from week to week, please come back and join me. I will be so grateful. Yeah, go ahead and click on like and subscribe.